Yukoners will cast 2 ballots on November 3rd. One is the usual ballot for the election. The other is for a non-binding plebiscite on electoral reform. But for some voters, awareness of that second ballot is mixed.
Do you know anything about the issue?
Yeah, not as much as I would like, but somewhat, and I think it would be great for us to do it.
I haven't heard about it until now.
Oh, no, I haven't heard of it.
I haven't heard about it. Anywhere I haven't heard about it.
No, not very much. I've heard lots of people talk about the election, but I haven't heard very much about electoral reform.
We got a system that kind of works. So why don't you just leave it?
Yeah.
So what exactly is being asked in Yukon's upcoming plebiscite? How will it work and what's at stake? The CBC's Chris Windeyer brings us the details.
For the first time, Yukon voters are being asked what they think of the way they choose their MLAs. There are 2 options: keep the first past the post system or adopt a new system of ranked choice voting. But what are these systems and how do they work? If you voted, you know first past the post. It's used for the vast majority of elections in Canada. In a lot of ways, it's simple. Everyone votes for one candidate. Whoever gets the most votes wins. But in partisan elections, it tends to warp the results. A good example of this is the 2016 Yukon election. The Liberals won a majority government with 39% of the vote. The Yukon Party got almost the same share of seats and votes, but the big loser was the NDP. Their vote share got them just 2 seats. In 2021, the NDP convinced the Liberals, who now had a minority government, to look at electoral reform. That led to the creation of a Yukon Citizens Assembly. Nearly 40 people came together to pick a new option for a voting system. Their choice was ranked vote. So what is ranked vote? Well, it's not a radical departure from the current system. The key difference is instead of marking an X for one candidate, voters can rank the candidates in order of preference. If no candidate gets 50% of the vote, elections officials start counting second preferences or even third preferences until someone gets a majority. This system isn't super common in Canada, but it is used in Australia, Ireland, India, Alaska, and other places. There have been previous attempts at electoral reform in Canada, in BC, Ontario, and Prince Edward Island. None of them have passed. You might think electoral reform advocates in the Yukon would be excited about this plebiscite, but not so much. They want to see proportional representation on the ballot, but Elections Yukon says that is just not going to happen. And no matter what the results are November 3rd, it may not even matter. The plebiscite is non-binding on the government, so unless ranked vote wins in a landslide, it could very well be status quo in the Yukon. Chris Windeyer, CBC News, Whitehorse.